Video is super random. This video is also extremely unplanned. I'm not working off of a script today, but today's message, I feel very drawn to talk about this subject because it's fresh on my mind and it's something that I'm noticing a lot in young men. So if you're a young man, an older guy, if you're somebody that is watching this video, I hope that you can find some sort of inspiration and some sort of, I guess, willingness to critique oneself in order for growth over time throughout this video. So with that being said, man, I feel very called to make this video, and when I feel this way, I got to get in front of the camera right now. So I want to talk to you guys about why do you feel so comfortable in your life if you are not where it is that you want to be. I see this far more often now than I ever have throughout my entire life. And I think that when you're somebody that tries your best at everything it is that you do, naturally it frustrates you and it upsets you when you see other people with potential, or you see other people who complain about their circumstances, or just when you see other people who don't have the same willingness to win. You start to notice those flaws in them because part of you sees what used to be you in them. I hope that makes sense. When I see young men who are not put together, when I see young men who are comfortable, when I see young men who are not established or trying in their life, deeply it saddens me and it upsets me, and it truly infuriates me a lot more than it probably should. Later on today, I'm probably going to look back at this video and I'm going to be like, why was I wigging out? I'm not angry right now, but I feel very passionate about the topics that I speak about on this channel, and I hope that it reaches the right person. So I want to understand, if you are not where it is that you want to be in your life right now, why are you so comfortable, and why are you not trying your absolute hardest in everything it is that you do? If you have not bought your mom a car, bought your mom a house, retired your parents, if you are not on track to retire at an early age yourself, if you don't have money saved up, if you're living paycheck to paycheck, these are all things that drive me every single day. For me, my mom still lives in the hood. That shit pisses me off and gets me out of bed and makes me want to cry real grown man tears every single day. And that is what drives me, because she doesn't deserve to have that lifestyle. These are questions and these are things that fuel me and get me throughout my day and wake me up in the morning and bring that fire within me that make me want to do better in this life. I'm not saying that your reasons need to be the same reasons that I have, but if you don't have something to get you going, you need to take a look in the mirror and truly ask yourself if you are happy and comfortable with where it is that you're at. The chances are is you're not. I think that over time, as we grow up, you know, as kids, we have this big imagination of all of the things that we can be in this life. We feel we have this imagination that we can be a professional athlete, that we can be an actress, an actor, a singer, a musician, whatever it is. And slowly we allow adulting to take away from those things, and slowly we stop chasing those that imagination that we once had over time. I think it's super important as an adult to still maintain that level of creativity, maintain that will to want to be something bigger than yourself, some sort of inspiration, rather than just waking up and going to a 9-to-5 every single day. There's nothing wrong with going to a 9-to-5. Absolutely not. A job is a job. If it pays the bills, great, perfect for you. But you need to genuinely ask yourself if you are happy and if this is the life that you wanted, and if the life that you have created up until this point is where it is that you want to be for the next 5, 10 years. And if it's not, you have to be willing to do something different. Another question that I have for whoever's watching this video, and just ask yourself this: why are we so okay as young men, as men, with being average? Why is everything that we do, what happened to that competitive spirit? What happened to that competitive nature, that willingness to compete with our friends whenever we grew up playing sports? I'll give you guys a perfect example of something. I believe that how you do one thing is how you do everything in this life. For that reason, I believe that you should try to be the best in everything it is that you do. An example of that, and you guys might laugh at this joke, but truly this is something that I am realizing now as an adult, is my competitive nature. I remember growing up playing video games. If you guys like to play NBA 2K, I grew up playing NBA 2K with friends. That's what we would do. As kids, we'd sit in front of the TV, what felt like all damn day, and play NBA 2K. I'm the type of guy where if I was losing, I wouldn't talk to you. It's not because I'm a sore loser. It's not because I'm upset with this person. I'm upset because I understand that if I try my best at something, and if I'm doing everything it is that I need to do in order to be successful, there is no reason for me not to win. There is no reason for me not to accomplish whatever task is at hand. If that means playing a damn NBA 2K game, then fuck it. Who cares? Growing up, I was always made out to be this bad person because I was so competitive. I remember playing basketball games. I would cry if I lost. Over time, as an adult, I was taught that that is not okay, that I shouldn't be that competitive. It's just a game. Whatever limiting factors people would come up with in their head, they tell you this feel-good story to make you feel better about yourself. I was told that, and I allowed that to affect me for the past couple of years. I was thought, you know what? It's not that serious. I don't have to try as much. I don't need to be as competitive. I'm being too much for people. For me personally, I have a really hard time making friends, staying in relationships, hanging out with people outside of work, because I'm that guy that wants to try at everything. And what is that called in today's society? Oh, you're a try-hard. I was conditioned to think this way over time, and just now, the more I adult, I'm going back to that creative mindset of being a child and that competitive mindset of being a man, which is naturally fueled in you. As a man, naturally you are competitive. Naturally, you compete with other men. Naturally, you want to be the best. There's nothing wrong with that. So if anybody that's watching this video has someone in their ear telling them that, you know, it's not that serious, you don't have to take the gym that serious, you don't have to take your job that serious, let me be the first one to assure you that the way that you are feeling deep inside is okay. It is that serious, and you should take your life so fucking serious, and you should be obsessed with whatever it is that you're doing. Whatever it is that you're trying to accomplish in this life, that's different for everybody. I don't care what that is. What that is for you is whatever that is for you. Answer that question amongst yourself if you're watching that video. You should be obsessed with that shit. It should keep you up overnight. It should keep you up. You should be, I'm not saying you should be stressed out, but you should be upset with the idea that you are not where it is that you want to be, and that should fuel you, keep you up at night, and wake you up first thing in the morning. And for anybody that tells you differently, stop allowing those people to set their limitations on you. Because so long now, I've had people set their limitations, their idea of what's possible on me, and I allowed that to kind of get in my ear. Even when it comes to this content creation stuff, I allowed it to affect me. What isn't possible for other people, they're going to naturally tell you isn't possible for you. Because they couldn't do this, they're going to tell you that you can't do it. Stop fucking being around those people. But 2, stop allowing their limitations to be a determining factor of whether or not you are going to see success in this life, or you're going to see success from whatever venture you want to go off on. Stop allowing their failed opportunities and their lack of discipline and their lack of self-worth to reflect your decision making. Again, I'm very passionate about this stuff. And this is something that is upsetting me because too often I run into people that are okay with just being mediocre and being average. If you take anything away from this video, please understand how you do one thing is how you do everything. Take your life serious. Take everything it is that you do serious. I don't care what you are, what your profession is. Be the best version of you and the best version of that. I don't care if you're a janitor. I don't care if you're the CEO. Be the best damn CEO there is. Be the best janitor there is. Be the absolute best version of you. Every night, at the end of the night, you should be able to say, I gave today everything it is that I have. Before I end this video, I just want to say this. This is something that I learned throughout my military career. And I don't know the exact saying, but they say something along the lines of, you should be acting 2 ranks above you. So for an example, if you are a private first class, you should be acting like a sergeant. You should be already completing the tasks that a sergeant would be doing in order to be where he is at and what is being asked of him in order for you to eventually get there. So whatever version of you that you are now, you need to think about yourself and who it is that you want to be and what that guy or that girl is doing. In order for you to be that version of him or her, you need to reflect and think, what is he doing that I'm not? If you want to be a business owner, you need to think about, what do business owners do that I am not doing in order for me to eventually become that? Because chances are, when you take a look at your actions versus your goals, they're not going to align. And then until they align, your actions are the same as your goals, you're not going to become that version of yourself. That's my rant for today. I feel very passionately about this. I hope that somebody found this video as some sort of inspiration, some sort of wake-up call, because I'm sick and tired of seeing people being okay with being average.